So it looks like Diddy might be going through things more so than we know, and it might be far worse than what we think. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel, and let's get into this video where News Nation is coming out stating that P Diddy could be losing weight because apparently close sources say he is refusing to eat. Ex-inmate Larry Levine, founder of Wall Street Prison Consultants, tells Banfield that a source close to the Diddy investigation has believed that the entertainment mogul is not eating in prison because he is extremely paranoid and scared of being poisoned and potentially slowly going on a hunger strike. Diddy is currently being held in Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center following 2 failed bids to bail him out. Former inmate Larry Levine tells Banfield that sources close to him know that he's worried that people are going to come for him. There's people out there that he has things on that do have a substantial amount of money. Imagine if someone paid someone off in the inside to actually poison his food, give him a heart attack, and he dies, and no one would really think anything of it or care. So that may be one of the reasons why he's not eating. Other possibilities including a hunger strike or just bad food, because we do know there's mold in a lot of the food, and the food's coming to him which is cold. It's not coming to him warm like it would be in a regular housing unit, because they feed the people in the shoe last. Maybe he got sick from the food. That's also another possibility, but close sources say that Diddy has been in touch with his kids, a dietitian, a lawyer, and a minister during his first week of incarceration, but is definitely refusing to eat. Now, of course, this is not good news for Diddy for the fact that he's going to be losing weight. I feel like once we see him again, and once there's moments of, clarity for him in the courts, and we get the new sketches, he's going to be looking like he lost a lot of weight. If he's refusing to eat because he's worried that his food is going to be poisoned, that to me makes sense. There are people out on him that want to cause a hit. He's also very worried, sources are continuing to say, of being Epstein, that somebody would kill him and it will be framed as a suicide. So I can imagine his lawyer coming out, which he did before, to say that he was in a great position, he's not on suicide watch, or he's not going to be in a position where he wants to take his own life. But hunger strike probably is because he's worried about the food being poisoned more so than the food being that bad, because even though the food is that bad, you don't have any other options and you need to eat. So it most definitely, in my opinion, and from what sources are saying, close sources to Diddy, that it's very poisonous food that could potentially go down him and kill him. Notice how this is a very different narrative that his lawyer is putting out. His lawyer is too busy out here doing interviews with the New York Post discussing baby oil, which nobody really cares about. That's just one of the most theatrical moments of this case, but not one of the most important moments. I just don't see why his lawyer is doing that. It's just really, it doesn't make any sense. But his lawyer is putting out a different message, that he's in a great position, he's strong, he's not suicidal, he misses his kids, and etc., and that he's ready to fight this, which is probably what Diddy would want the people to think. But him losing weight because he's worried about being poisoned, and the food probably being bad as well. He also still isn't out of MDC. I showed you guys the lawsuit update from last night, where basically there was no sign off on a preference of prisons. The lawyer doesn't really care about what prison he's going to take him to. I just don't think that this lawyer is good for him. Diddy is a billionaire. He has enough money to hire the best team in America, the most top lawyers. But you also have to understand that a lot of the lawyers are probably not taking this case. They don't want it on their backs because A, ethical reasons, B, they find it difficult to beat because probably there are hardcore evidence, 3, there's so many charges. You've got RICO, you've got trafficking, you've got forced and coercion. So there's so many things for this man to battle. So even the top lawyers probably don't want him, because if Diddy is a billionaire and this is the best lawyer that he has gotten, then that in itself clearly goes to show you that people are not taking this case, because the way this lawyer is handling stuff, the way he's asking him to write ridiculous stuff in his second bail which got denied, to me just seems immature that a non-lawyer wouldn't I'd even advise that. Like, we're not even working in law, so I don't understand why the lawyers are doing stuff like this. I just feel like if this is the best that Diddy could have gotten, clearly people just don't want this case. Yes, prosecutors want to work on a big case, but that's on the other side. Do lawyers want to work on a case where their faces are everywhere and they know they probably won't win this, and it could be bad PR for them for their next clients? Maybe. So that is probably why they just don't want anything to do with this situation. And you know what, guys, I simply just don't blame them. Now Jason Lee is speaking, still, and then this time he drops major big names and in this video, and to me it's very interesting that he does this, but he drops big names of those he witnessed at P Diddy's home: Jay-Z, TD Jakes, Chris Brown, Jordan Woods, Travis Scott, Beyonce, Tiana Taylor, Usher, Bieber, DaBaby, Lindsay Lohan, Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, Amber Rose, Tyrese Gibson, and Mary J. Blige. You know me, guys, I'm not going to long it out. I'm going to just let you guys know the names quickly. Those are the names that he's dropped for the people that he's seen at P Diddy's home.
Appropriate to them people, because I don't deal with them like that. So you mean to tell me all those late nights, what you doing, where you at? I've seen Jay-Z at his house. I've seen TD Jakes at his house. I've seen Chris Brown at his house. I've seen Jordan Woods at his house. I've seen Travis Scott at his house. I've seen Beyonce at his house. I've seen Tiana Taylor. I've seen them all. I've seen Usher there. I've seen DaBaby there. I've seen Justin Bieber there. I've seen... Everybody's been to a Diddy party. I've seen Lindsay Lohan, Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, Tyrese, Amber Rose. I've seen them all have been there. Mary J. Blige with the activities. But I try to conceal the names because I don't want people bothering them. I learned as people started getting to know me, they would go track down anybody I'm involved with and then harass them. The people I deal with are private people. They don't want their business in the streets, and we ain't spraying each other down with baby oil.
And also the parties. But he also explained that anybody at the P Diddy parties doesn't immediately make them guilty. And of course, I agree, but that also doesn't make you innocent either. You're also a suspect of what do you know. You were in the stratosphere. You were there quite a lot of times, many a times. What is going on? And of course, he's claiming that people are going to go down, they're going to get prosecuted, and etc. I feel like Jason Lee is, what's the word? Flaming the situation, making it seem a lot more entertainment worthy. When we look at past scenarios like R. Kelly and Epstein, nobody else went down outside of them. So I don't see any of these big names that Jason Lee has listed going down with Diddy. I don't see any of them going down. Only time will tell, but I doubt it. But again, the court trial, discovery phase, all of that hasn't even started yet, so we'll see what comes out, but I don't. At best, the person that I see might be going down is probably Neo, because even his ex, was making videos about him being called Diddy Jr. and that he was continuously at these freak-off parties. I'm so sorry. If your ex is calling you Diddy Jr., you are clearly doing crazy stuff with Diddy at these parties. Maybe him I could see going down, somebody, probably one name, but the majority might just be henchmen and, a few executives around the corner. That's just really it. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe, comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Click that button and subscribe. This Diddy madness is not going to stop, and I'm going to try and keep you guys updated and clued up with everything that is going on in under 10 minutes so that you guys get the news. I'm sure that we're going to go through a lot more updates, but I wanted to just get this out to you guys. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.